The history of the wasteland includes several thousand years of human development until it decided to destroy itself. But the key period that led this world to the apocalypse can be called the period from the beginning of World War II to the Great War itself. And it is about this period of time that we will talk. On September 1st, 1939, World War II began. On December 7th, 1941, Japan attacked the American military base at Pearl Harbor. In response, the United States declared war on Japan and officially entered World War II. In 1942, construction of the Sierra Army Depot was completed. You can explore the base in Fallout 2. In 1943, the Los Alamos Nuclear Research Facility, codenamed The Reservation, was completed. It participated in the Manhattan Project, which aimed to create nuclear weapons. 1945 had multiple historic events. On July 16th, the first atomic bomb test, Trinity, was conducted. On August 6th, the US dropped an atomic bomb on Hiroshima. On August 9th, another on Nagasaki. On September 2nd, Japan surrendered, marking the end of World War II across the globe. On July 21st, 1948, a B-29 Superfortress bomber crashed into Lake Mead. In the main storyline of Fallout New Vegas, you can raise the plane from the lakebed so a faction can repair it and use it in the final battle. On October 1949, the People's Republic of China unified mainland China, becoming America's future archenemy. In 1952, the Miners' Monument was erected in Appalachia. It was quite a popular tourist site. The 50-star flag of the United States was adopted on July 4, 1960, though it would soon be replaced. The 1960s also saw the start of the space race, a rivalry between countries in space exploration. The US sent the first living creature into orbit early in the decade. A Persian house cat, posters of him can be found throughout the wasteland. On May 5, 1961, Carl Bell became the first human to reach space aboard the Defiance 7 capsule. His flight lasted 12 minutes and 7 seconds. Bell died upon re-entry. His status as first in space was disputed by the Soviet Union and China. Also in the 1960s, Colonel Hartigan was abducted by aliens from Zeta during a low-orbit return flight aboard the Clarabella 7. His body can be found during the Mothership Zeta DLC in Fallout 3. In 1969, the United States was reorganized into 13 commonwealths, each comprising multiple states. The national flag was redesigned, with one large star surrounded by 13 smaller ones. That same year, on July 16th, the Valiant 11 spacecraft landed on Earth's moon. Its crew included Captain Richard Wade, Captain Mark Garris, and Captain Michael Hagan of the U.S. Space Force. On November 14th, the Valiant 12 followed. In 2002, WestTech was founded. In the future, it will become the U.S.'s largest private defense contractor and research corporation, involved in projects such as Power Armor and the Forced Evolutionary Virus, FEV. In 2020, Repcon Aerospace was founded. That same year, they launched the Delta IX, the last rocket to the moon. On June 25, 2020, Robert House was born. No further introduction needed. In 2021, Hubris Comics was established. It began with popular comic books, then expanded into TV, radio, and merchandise. In 2037, General Atomics International released the Mr. Handy, a multifunctional, nuclear-powered robot. Hugely popular due to long battery life and self-repair capabilities. They can be found all over the wasteland. On August 16, 2041, Dr. Morrison Rand was abducted onto the alien ship Zeta. Unlike others, his fate remains unknown. In 2042, several major events occurred. The most powerful earthquake struck Mexico City. Mr. Handys were bought like hotcakes for their rubble-clearing efficiency. John Caleb Bradburton began developing Nuka-Cola, a drink that would soon win the hearts and guts of Americans. His head, yes, just the head, can be found in Nuka World, a DLC for Fallout 4. Wilson Atomatoys was founded, best known for its giddy-up Buttercup Robo-Pony toys. Their factory and HQ can be found in Boston. On June 25, 2042, Robert House founded Robco Industries, one of the most powerful corporations in the Fallout universe. It made robots and software, including the unified operating system found on nearly every American computer. In 2043, Mass Fusion was founded, specializing in energy production and nuclear waste management. Accused, likely justifiably, of environmental pollution. In Fallout 4, its building features in a major quest. In 2044, Westech created a prototype electromagnetic railgun. The project was deemed too expensive and cancelled. The prototype is missing from the Museum of Technology. In 2047, Raul Alfonso Tejada was born. After the war, he became a ghoul and was captured by crazed super mutants under Tabitha. On May 1, 2050, Kitty Kingdom and Nuka Town opened their gates, once joyful places for families, now run by raiders and filled with ghouls and radroaches. Also in 2050, Sierra Army Depot was repurposed into a secret research base for robotics, biotech, and conventional weapons. In Fallout 2, you can visit it and meet its unusual leader. In 2051, several key events happened. To secure its oil interests, the US pressured Mexico both politically and economically, eventually deploying troops to oversee resource extraction. The US military adopted the 10mm N99 pistol, replacing the outdated N80. Construction of the Western Water Treatment Plant was completed. After the bombs fell, rising water levels flooded it with dirty water. Ironic. 2052, the final year in this timeline, was packed with events. A national TV documentary aired about Texas's dried-up oil fields. Americans finally grasped the crisis's scale. The last manned moon launch took place. The same year, new plague began killing tens of thousands. For the first time in history, the US closed its borders and declared a national quarantine. And finally, in April 2052, the resource wars broke out between Europe and the Middle East, marking the end of today's story. Next time we will talk about the Great War, namely what happened on the eve of the war and what caused it, as well as the consequences it had. If you liked the video, you know what to do. Thank you for watching and stay safe.